Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. On the hill here today, Framber Valdez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ahmed Rosario, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Fly ball center field. Lindor sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and there's one away. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Missed with a changeup, and 1-1. And a curve misses outside. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And that's down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
On the ground, Lindor handles, throws the first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nationals go quietly. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. This is Mets baseball on the show NYC. Back here in Queens, and today's starting pitcher, Jake Irvin. What do we have on him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Jose Ramirez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Cruz gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Lindor swings through that one. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Two down, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. 2 for 6 so far in the series. And ball one to the right fielder. Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Citi Field. Now here is C.J. Abrams. Valdez back to work. A dive, he's got it. Throw to the pitcher, and very nicely done for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. Valdez, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Makes the catch for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Stone Garrett in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Second inning here, no score. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting 7th, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Keibert Ruiz, 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Cruz moving under it. Nabs it. And that'll do it. So 1 left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Vladimir Guerrero
First
Jr.
baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-0. Vladdy matched a homer in his last game. Lifted in the air right center field. Cruz makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting fifth, center fielder.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And that one sliced foul. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
In the air, left side. Wood sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. No runs. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take a look
for
at how the
Nationals,
series has played
center
out so
fielder,
far.
Dylan Cruz.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Stays alive. Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Sliding, and he makes the catch.
Wow. That will be a
Now
highlight.
Designated
That
hitter,
was
Ahmed
incredible.
Rosario.
So the batting order turns over. Up now for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 so far. And that skips in the dirt. And that's way high. 2-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Offense held in check there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. Here's Starling Marte.
For the Mets, designated hitter, Starling Marte.
That one fouled off. And a foul ball. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Way
Counts 1-0.
inside. One out, bases empty. Up the middle. On to first. And a couple of quick outs. Yainer Diaz up now for the Mets. Went deep in the ball game last night. Ball one, no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
In the air, foul off first. Low brings it in for the third out. Back here in Queens, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, James Wood. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Nats just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Grounded out his first time. That one drifts inside. That one
Two
missed.
balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
In there at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. And now it's filled up. Hit in the air, left field. On Duhart. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the
Here's
Nationals,
C.J. Abrams to hit.
shortstop C.J.
Grounded out
Abrams.
his first time up. The shortstop
Outside,
takes the
that's the ball.
ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best
ball,
one we
2
have
strikes.
seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news
Mets,
from around the league.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And
One
that
ball,
one upstairs.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is
that's out.
outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Francisco
Now
Lindor
batting,
comes up to the plate.
shortstop,
Went down on
Francisco
strikes his first time through.
Lindor.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah.
And now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That one ripped. And foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the second time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Garcia.
Valdez back to work. In the air, left field. Andujar on the move. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Garrett batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-1. That one ripped, but foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So 2 down now, and here is Keibert Ruiz. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ruiz in his 4th year, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That's off the mark. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one hit to right. Garrett moving under it. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Fly to left his first time. And there's a foul ball. Here's your 1. swing and a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
Balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes with number 9 for him in this game. 9. Mets strand 1. Still no score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is late, and the speedy runner is on at first. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off. One down. Brady House will hit next. Fly to right his first time. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1-0.
And that's a strike. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Missed inside with the curve. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. So the lineup flips over. Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1. And another ball. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. This one popped up right side, and that's a foul ball. Right side. Throws to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Make it 6 shutout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I think it was off speed there.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slurve, but couldn't find a zone.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. That's towards center. Cruz makes the grab. 2 away now. Here's Francisco Lindor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Lindor.
Swing and a foul out of play. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Outside low, and the count is 1-2. And that's outside. That one almost got him.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
He goes down looking. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now, and we still have no score. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now the number 2 hitter, James Wood. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
You know, these Nationals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
The other way, and lines out to third. And now up for Washington, Nathaniel Lowe. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him. Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That one misses. And that's ball 2.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Popped in the air, left field, and that will fall. And a go-ahead run is on base. So digging in, C.J. Abrams. And that misses. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Way out front for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit. to one velocity and stay there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Stone Garrett now at the plate. A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. Go ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and the count is 2-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And here's the catcher, K-Bert Ruiz. A switch hitter batting right. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Daniel Nunez will take over here.
72.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Nice curveball for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
A little bit low. And that's ball 1. Low, the runner at third. Garcia at second. Garrett at first. 2 out of the inning. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. That's down and in. A slider missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
Now at the plate, Dylan Cruz. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Leading off for the Mets, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a big swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sean Reed Foley up and throwing. Poche also getting ready. Hard hit left side. Jump throw. And they get the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the Mets go one. We go to the eighth. Here's the third baseman, Brady House. Nunez back to work. And a foul ball.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Now batting, left fielder, James Wood.
So a man at first. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. And there's a strike. Nunez, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, runner on the move, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And that should be extra bases. And it gets by him. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Up now for Washington, Nathaniel Lowe, 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. To third. Whips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 for the Nationals on this RBI double. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sean Reed Foley on for the 30th time this year. Andujar in the box again. Takes a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That misses. 1-2 to count. Action in the pen down there. Derek Law, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Starling Marte up to hit. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
That's outside. Ball 1. The Mets down by a pair here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty.
That's
Off the
ball
mark
2.
there. And the count is 2-2. That's down and in. That one 95 to finish him off.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Ball 1.
Next offering is downstairs.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's the inning. So they make back here at Citi Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. First pitch misses. Just missed. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, but I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing across here this half, and 9-1.
Pitching for the Nationals.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Derek Law.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
That's hard hit on the line. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside low. And that is ball 1. The Nats trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ripped to right. 2 down. So last chance for the Mets. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. First pitch, not close. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate, and they have...
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And the runner holds. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Check on the runner. Lindor back in there.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. He's in there.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Substitution being made at first. Mets going with a pinch runner, Tyrone Taylor. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Sends it to center, and this should be it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.